Okay, this is my London snow globe, and as you can see, there is no globe. This was actually the very first snow globe that I had, and this is the first stop that we made in our Europe trip. And it was the one that had problems from the beginning. It started feeling that the water started going really dark, almost like polluted a little bit, and I don't know what caused that. But then after that, then the water started depreciating, and when I went to move it one day, a bunch of water was leaking from it, and I noticed there was a break in the glass, so I actually ended up breaking the rest of the globe to make it somewhat presentable to still sit on my shelf because I didn't want to get rid of it. And then when I was trying to remove the figure earlier, this part broke as well. So we're going to remove the figure, and then I will glue this part back on and continue with the repairs. So. Okay, there we go. While I'm repairing this, let me kind of explain or reminisce a little bit about my trip to London, because I think that would be more interesting than you just watching me clean all this out. So, trip to Europe. We went to 7 countries in 16 days. I was with the Utah Ambassadors of Music, and my parents were lucky enough to be able to come with me. So it was a fun little trip after my senior year of high school. It was right after I graduated, so that was even cooler that it was like a graduation trip as well. And sorry, this stuff is so sticky, it's distracting me. I loved London, and I love the people there. The food there obviously was really great too. You gotta have their fish and chips, totally 100% better than anything you'd ever have in the US. But one of my favorite things about London, I mean, we went to pretty much all of the sites. We went to Tower of London, we saw the London Bridge, we saw the Eye of London, which is this Ferris wheel here that's pictured. And I'm sure we stopped at a few abbeys, and then Buckingham Palace was also really cool. My mom loves the royal family, particularly Princess Diana and her kids, William and Harry, Prince William and Harry. This was before, I'm pretty sure this was before William got married to Princess Kate. But anyway, one of our favorite stops, actually, it's silly that this is one of my favorite stops that we had while we were there, is we went to this park, and I am pretty sure it is the park that they went to in 101 Dalmatians when Anita and Roger first meet, And I mean, it was beautiful. And I love parks. Parks have always been one of my favorite things. And so, I mean, it was great to see that. And I remember one of my other favorite things was actually when we were leaving London. We caught a ferry over to France and were able to see the White Cliffs of Dover, which was super cool. I wish we could have stayed longer there on the coast, but we were on a tight schedule on that tour, and this glue is just being so stubborn. Anyway, so once I clean this off, I don't know that cleaning the glue off really does much, but before I continue that, I actually forgot that I need to glue this little figure on. So we're gonna do just a little bit of Gorilla Glue in each of these little spokes. It's a pretty clean break, so I'm sure this will do its job. There we go. Make sure it fits nice. Ooh! This might be a little more difficult. Put them right there. And we'll try again. Snug. I'm afraid to put that in the water until it dries. Anyway, so when the water started going cloudy, like not even cloudy, like it was really, really dark, I kind of laughed because people complain about like the air quality in London itself, and I just thought it was hilarious that my London snow globe was becoming polluted. Water in the snow globe was polluted, just like the air quality in London. But it's neither here nor there. I don't care. I'm just glad that I am now able to repair these. Okay, and not that it super duper matters, but that's that. Now, let me show you the other cool thing. This is my replacement globe that my dad actually purchased, helped me purchase for this repair. Let me pull it out. There we go. So this was from an art crafting supply store, and this is the globe that we're going to use. And I shouldn't need the stopper because the one that we still have is sufficient. Okay, so our base is mostly cleaned out. Nothing that's going to hurt it is still in there. And then I went through and I washed the figure. The base was pretty dirty still from whatever had discolored the water. I do wonder, you can see the paint right there has come off. I wonder if it was the paint that discolored the water. Something that wasn't fully sealed properly or something. But I love these multi-landmark snow globes because it really is a great way to commemorate the trip. You can see the little double-decker bus, and there's a phone booth in there. Just super fun. I love this snow globe. So here we go. Okay, here's our globe, and we're gonna just fill it up with our snow globe water as much as we can. It's probably good. And then we're gonna put in some Elmer's glue. Again, the Snowglobe water is 65% distilled water, 5% alcohol, and then 30% glue. I've not done a big one yet, so we're gonna do that. See how that looks in regards to the snowflakes, or I don't have snowflakes. Snowflakes would have been cool, but I'm gonna use this multicolored glitter. I don't have any translucent glitter still. Maybe for another one I might. I think the multicolor will be nice with this snow globe. Maybe a little more. And there was a slight imperfection in the globe right there, and that's where I want the back to be. Ooh, we're gonna glitter everywhere. That's what happens. Mix it up, mix it up. Pretty. Looks pretty. Question is it falling too slow or not slowly enough? I think it's okay. Okay. Question is, will it work? Ooh. Look at that. That's really cool. Okay. Now, ooh. So a little bit of a leak. Yeah, that is coming out. Let's try that. So this, yeah, it's just an interesting globe. We'll see how it goes. Awesome. We're gonna get rid of this bubble. Okay, So I've inserted my screwdriver here. I'm going to try the submersion method with this new bucket I got. This is a little bigger, a little deeper for these larger globes. So, I just don't know if I have enough. I might have to do the syringe method. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so my basin just wasn't quite deep enough, so we are gonna do the syringe method, which is just a different way to accomplish the same result. If I can get it in there. Oh, let's see. Bubble. Better. Still got a bubble. I wonder if this syringe is too big. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bit of shake. Shake, shake, shake. Doesn't that look pretty? And I don't think it's falling too slowly, which is awesome. And dry her off. Better than the first day I found her. Oh man. Look at that. That's just pulling air bubbles. That's insane. Just a tiny little air bubble. Oh, see, but as soon as I touch it, it's pulling in air from somewhere. Mm-hmm. That little imperfection in that stopper. This right here, anytime I touch on it, is creating an air pocket every time I touch it. Mm-hmm. See? I wonder if I would be better off changing out this base with the stopper. Try one more time. There's a tiny little air bubble. I'm gonna just make more. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna dry her off gently. Make sure she doesn't leak. And we're gonna glue. That spot first. Boop, boop. Like, I know for sure there's air bubbles in that one, so we're just gonna extra goop it up. Right there's that imperfection, so we're just gonna make it as solid as I can. Looks okay. Okay. I'll try and take some of this excess off the side so it'll fit in the globe better. I'm gonna leave all of that up on the top because, well, you saw it. I'm real nervous about this. I might end up having to repair this one again. There's a big air pocket. Okay, here we go. So deceptive. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh man. And here it is. Isn't she beautiful? I love it. My very first one is fixed. So yeah, so you got the double-decker bus, the Eye of London, Big Ben, I don't know, phone booth, and London Bridges. Anybody who knows what this is, I don't think we went and saw this cathedral. Let me right there. But feel free to leave it in the comments. There is a small air bubble. I don't even know if you can see it on the camera. But like I said in my previous videos, I don't know if I really am that concerned about the air bubbles. So I'm just glad that it's fixed. And here she goes. Back on her shelf and fully fixed. Next one, since we're doing them, Paris, which has fallen over, missing half the water, very dirty.